properly play Red Dead Redemption. Now, yes, I know. I'm hoping it's going slowly, but and I'm just putting it 4 hours before midnight, just like the description says. But let's just fuck around here. For now, I'm just gonna set for 60 FPS and see how authentic it is, and we'll take a look at the settings. Also, that 2005 is very inaccurate, as I'm fairly certain this was made roughly sometime the PS3 to 360 generation. So yeah. But I guess this game had to start development in 2005, but yeah, Double Alone is not the developer of this game, obviously. And the screen is usually random. Also, we're supposed to have here choice of multiplayer, normal, and hardcore and Undead Nightmare. Guess what was absent? I'll let you fucking choose. I'll let you figure that one out. So that's, yeah. Anyway, let's go with normal, because hardcore is like, yeah, not doing that shit, unless I have to. Undead Nightmare we'll do later. But first time now we'll do the main story, so the Undead Nightmare will make sense. Hardcore is just kind of like, nah, fuck that. I got better things to do in my life. Unless there's trophies for it. Without further ado, normal. Ah, yes. Red Dead Redemption could not be found. Yes, let's retry, obviously. And it will just, it will just say no. So you just, and obviously since there's no multiplayer, you just create a new save file, which takes a little bit. This game uses an autosave, which is on by default. You may turn off at any time in the options menu. Oh, we will definitely do that immediately. And now we have the PS3 version of PS4 version of saving. I should drink water, get wasted because I have no drinks at the moment. Name drop.
am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we helped the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
And pretty much right about now, we are pretty much more or less done. And now it's time for the obligatory check the settings. And then figure out, oh, this one is here. Let's check the default controls, which is just modernized. Let's see if the actual swap album R1 even does anything. Don't even get me started. Oh, actually it seems to work, which is good. Points on that. At least they have this option. Even the original one had this. Although Rockstar, for some reason, had this normal, so I think, at least. So that in the original, you had to basically swap that out if you wanted, and Golden Guns will be on. Because we had DLC on the disc for that one. Horse Control, Camera Relative, and Horse Relative. Fuck me, I don't know what that means. Well, in targeting mode, we'll pretty much be using Expert or Bird at this point, but for normal, and choose between our how we see fit for now, or at least I see fit, but whatever. Headphones. That's an interesting setting to see. And brightness. We'll leave that for alone for now. Anti-aliasing. Motion blur. Yeah, we'll turn that shit off. Kill effect. Yes. Subtitles. Yes. Subtitle scale. Not really. Alright. And yeah, cheats. Yeah, we could just turn these on if we really needed to, but I don't use cheats, so wipe over. And with that, we pretty much are good to go. First things first, usually just skip this cutscene like this on the PSP version when I got a multiplayer, but in this situation it's like whatever, right? Hold one, really, and let's hit a gate. And there's one drunken idiot here because why the hell not? And cutscenes. Yes, Mr. Marston with this, meaning his old friend, who we haven't been introduced to yet, and a prostitute, more or less.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Oh, good. And don't get me started on the introduction of the train, guys. If I were to analyze that and everything that was there, I don't even remember most of it anymore, it would be quite a bit to unpack.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Alright, I'm assuming this is my horse. Cool. And one thing I will say, oh, there's the war horse. We'll pretty much get the war horse after this one because it'll make sense in a moment. Info. Special dark brown horse with a light mane, faster and stronger than normal. So if you had DLC, which in this version you always do, so you always pick this fucking horse over the other one. And kit. Oh, I forgot about it. Oh, hello. Oh, good. What now? Okay. Okay, never mind. And apparently I just then forgot to make this menu. Silly me. Community campsite gives you a place to rest. Feels well run and repair ammo if you have one. If you have none. Yeah, well, we'll get that as well. Basically, it's good for now, but it won't do for now. Also, provisions. We have none. Let's go. And for now, we gotta go do stuff. And now we actually, you know, have to slow down there, Marston. What will you do about it? I'm really on the other side. We can just go from there to horse. Okay? Cool. And this one is better feature of a game. When galloping, just simply press X and it will, you'll, do that thing.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Steve Flanders. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
He's classy, ain't he? Anyway, ignoring Jake's and his wisdom, let's just say, and we'll keep going. Obviously, each their own about loyalty, but let's just say I'm no loyal type, obviously.
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
And you can really see what type of character John is.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean
Cool.
nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
And yeah, this mission is less of a mission and more of an introduction, but we'll still see why.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
He's strong, but that's one part that Rockstar tried to make should do with this one.
Fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and stole one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind him up like a sock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Indeed they are. These are called cars. All of them. This time like they were still a new invention by that time.
What a waste of good meat. Almost
Yeah.
Martin, just over this.
Yeah, let's go to carcass. Let's actually skin the carcass. Oh, we cannot skin the carcass, even though you normally could be able to. But the prompt does not seem to come up for some reason. And the game mercifully waits for us. You coming? I'm really slowing down for the NPC's sake. Or, you know, Jake's sake. I think his name is Jake, but I already forgot his name. But I already forgot his name.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Oh, I'm so enjoying his company away. And now we get to approach Fort Mercer. There are multiple player stages for this, but let's just do the basic introductions. Guy just walking in and going in peacefully, as the game fully intends us to do. Ominous, I know.
Bill! out for you. Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind. figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Get on your horse. We gotta move this along. Mount up. We got a ranch to patrol. Mr. Marston, it sure is nice to see you back on your feet again. How are you feeling?
Oh, I've been worse. Man don't get to my age without a few scars.
Well, no time to wait. Saddle does okay.
Are you sure? Would you look at the time?
Wait, Mr. Marston! Do you even know where you're going? That's the foreman's office up ahead and the stockade, where we hold criminals.
That's good to know.
Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Come on.
That's our general store if you need to pick up any supplies.
I think I'll pay my debts to you before I start spending any more money.
Hello there!
Come on, boy. This is our horse corral. Paul's very proud of it.
I can see why.
You should watch us break the Broncos sometime. I'm sure a city man would find it fascinating.
I'm sure he would. Come on.
Howdy.
There's the train station up ahead.
That must have its advantages.
You'd think, but the railway's done more harm to us than good. Try to keep up, will you? How are you today?
Let's go. Come on.
There's our barn. Survived many a harsh winter, that has.
Come on.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Why don't we relax a minute before we head back out?
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
cold drink, Mr. Marston.
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Whoa there! Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Come on.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. Got one! Nice shooting! We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Let's go.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pets before they scare the livestock. Easy now.
That's a good kill.
Damn coyote! That coyote won't be back. Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Well, that's enough fun for one night. Let's head back.
Come on.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep, and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
Hello. Welcome.
Howdy.
Let me know if you see something you like. There's a change of season in the air. I feel it in my patient's bones.
Appreciate it.
I always like to do business.
How do you do?
Come on in, take a look.
Howdy.
Hello.
Why, hello.
I'm sure you'll find something you like here.
I believe the new Spalding's catalog will be out soon. I love the everything. So supportive.
I heard the same thing.
Well, hello.
Hello there.
I must tell you, a man walked up to me the other day and he said, well, I can't even repeat it.
Oh, that's just a rumor.
Hello. That big mountain lion down by the river killed another family last night. Hello there. That's how most of this stuff
Thanks.
ends up here.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Good job. Let's go.
was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the Marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Shit that never happened, when which is not part of a gaslighting, but yeah. Bye-bye, but yeah, anyway. Pay attention what
done.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
And this is one of those jokes about, yeah, the masculine woman being made not masculine by a woman driving her around, because it was a style at the time in those ages and at the time of its development. And that's a whole load of discussion I'm not gonna get into for right now.
You were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
But each their own in that regard. That
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's relief. Perhaps
I saw the animal on the road. That's why I went off the road.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I agree, Bonnie.
So there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
I really agree with on Bonnie at that point. Well, I do like being a man, obviously, with all my man parts. Bonnie is very much correct about this part here.
You dying on the side of the road, and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. Oh,
Yes, we done maybe.
but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Do I even need to say anything at this point? I mean, the conversation pretty much speaks for itself at this point. Aside from me interjecting myself in that part. Oh, good, more dialogue.
Holding up a great claim.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just
Oh, yeah.
Who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
And now, just waiting a bit more, just because there'll be 3 dialogue screens, and if there's doesn't seem to be more, thankfully. This is one part about GTA and some roleplay. It's a bit difficult to tell when streaming or otherwise.
Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss.
Oh yay, thank you.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Well, we're not done with the tour. Here, go back to her ranch, we do more missions for her, and teach me like the.
How can I help you?
Hey, partner.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Yeah, no thanks.
Thank
Oh,
you
no.
very much.
Howdy. Howdy. I wish I was dead.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might
Hell
just
no.
do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not
But
to
it
get
stays-
yourself shot. I won't be around to save you
this time.
Yay. Thank you, tutorial lady Bonnie, even though or McFarlane, or whatever your name is. I already mostly tried not forgetting. And if you want to save Leave Armadillo, there's usually stagecoach unloading before the freight station. Or, simply, you can purchase houses here. Yeah, important notes about this one is houses. There's two types in this game. Rentable and actually not rentable. Which is interesting of a mechanic. You'll know the ones that are rentable which aren't and which aren't. You can rent your property marked with blue. Those are the ones you, unless you're really desperate for a safe location, you'll not want to do. And at this point, it's like, okay, sorry, I bumped into you by accident, and the NPC is not turning aggressive on me. And typical situation for if you would have too much money and don't want to be bothered, cool. Whenever I'm going to go to Marshall Johnson and not purchase the property in here, we'll have a lot more time for that. And of course, at this point, I just got chipped on the pay by not having for her pay me animation, which is just plain lovely. Just dumping me here with no money. And I call my horse because, yeah, there's also one very annoying trophy in the original one, which I'm assuming is in this one. Do 20 missions without killing your horse killed. Oh boy, is that annoying. And now we do another mission because it's time to meet more characters.
Excuse me.
By characters, I mean idiot twins.
You got a visitor.
Shut up, you. Now what you want?
My name's
What you
John
want?
Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
Kill me now.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
Moving on, please, if you could. Today.
That fella from the train company.
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer. You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
On what? You getting cute with me, boy?
No, sir, we are not.
on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Agreed.
Put your gun down.
And Master put his gun down and holds his weapon.
You must be the man from Blackwater.
Indeed we are.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright.
No shit, he's not too bright.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
Okay.
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county.
Cool. Well, that's done with.
Of course, Bill
And-
Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
For now. Or
So you're
for now,
happy to
place.
have him out there.
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal.
Fair
My
enough.
job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard
Understandable.
to here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks that live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway. The people that pay my salary trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch
Which
of cattle
one?
ranchers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. but it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
Fair enough. I like him a lot. I mean, I can understand what he's talking about in that car. It's not an easy job.
Them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Mm-hmm. And trust me, we'll go through the good honor playthrough. The good reason for that, you'll soon see much later on in the playthrough. There's a very good reward for that, importantly. Going the bad route to the bottom of we're going the easy route of going bad fame or honor is obviously the easiest way to go. However, positive honor has a very good benefit that you'll want to have, which is the bad guys don't get at all. Unless they're a cheap ass who just, go the good honor way and then just drop their honor, which is just disgusting.
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach.
And the horse will call it disabled again.
We ain't the government.
And so I just talked over dialogue because I don't have my own things to say because, of course I did.
There's the dumb rat bastard now.
Yeah, let's creep on him or whatever you say.
See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Hey, that looks like an early multiplayer character for the version that's not in the game.
Let's go, Marston.
And now the game finally is like Yeah, horse if you could. Horse is problematic to say the least. They've tailed him. And yeah. Obviously games always tell you, so yeah.
Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
And besides we and
He's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know.
and besides, if we follow him to his buddies, he will actually lead it to his friends. And we can kidnap them all or kill them all. Yeah. But also there's a possibility of him leading us to an ambush, but that's neither here or there at this point. It's simply just tail him. And more of the tutorial town, as we like to say. You shut the fuck up. And now, good. More time to... Pretty much more time.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here. Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
Too late to talk about things. You're shooting fresh air there, boy.
Got me yet, old man.
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the roast for you.
5.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston.
Trust me, it was a lot harder than I expected.
Policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that.
No, Master. Let's do more work against your will. This honorable is already off screen. Let me discover this. We have probably a low honor. Honor people, it's an interesting system. This one. So there was completely forgotten about this game, for the most part. As respect is everything hasn't been relevant since GTA 2 and was last seen in GTA San Andreas, as the Rockstar essentially gave up on the system and just dumped it down and removed it and ignored it after that point. And remember, respect is everything. Which I do agree with. Even though that's a whole loaded topic that we're not going to get into. And Horse is already at the point like, yay, let's go for here. Anyway, we search fallen bodies for whatever. And the game's like, hey, we can teach you to loot bodies. Oh, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Like, I haven't been doing that in any of the other games up at this point. And the game is now be like, hey, you can do this, right? Yeah, this would have been very helpful to know during the rabbit killing section, not here. But the game is still trying to be like friendly and be tutorial town. I'm like I'm not even giving a shit about this. And there's only a fun mini game about doing stuff. Basically, you put your hand in between a knife and try to not to poke your own hand. Let's just say I'm not good at that, and I will not be bothering further with it. And now, there's no five finger flip, and I'm skipping that mini game because I fucking suck at it. We will not be singing that in this situation unless there's a very heavy amount of people requesting it, because I don't want to do it because it's fucking annoying. Lady, hi.
They took my boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills in Hanging Rock. They took it.
There's some. It's funny, obviously.
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
When the fuck we ever gonna tell you which one? And now this is.
There we go. That's one. Come on. We all need help once in a while, friend. What have we got here? Let's go. That's what I've been after.
Look at all the other crap. For me. Oh dear, you really know why I'm not.
Let's go. There we go. Yeah. There you are.
Low resolution wild. Head back there. Oh.
Come on. Hey, partner.
I keep foreign and Jewish-made goods out of my store. Help our American families.
100%. Obviously, buy the rabbit's foot immediately.
Unless you want to start working for Pepper Guts, we'll keep John's as far as possible from the governor's mansion.
You have whatever. Other things we need, but more for now, and the improved campsite on. What I would, because you know why the hell not? Have these all immediately.
Good. I got what I need.
You're welcome here. I've never lost a single piece of merchandise.
Yeah, sir. And 99 was killed. Wanted, Bolvan Bar. That's a name. That doesn't seem randomly AI generated. Wellness gang, assault at Mercer Station. For $80 alive, 40 dead. You know where this is going. Oh shit.
Let's go. Whoa, whoa.
You're dead. I'm sorry you couldn't be financially rewarded.
Not this. Not good. Oh, this me off. Well, that's great.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister.
This one is interesting.
Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east. So, man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Go!
somebody else. Now what, mister? This is mighty uncivil, mister. I doubt you'll be needing this. Sorry you couldn't be financially rewarded, sir. Let's go. This is crap. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Slow down.
Stuff, and the bounty hunter got away, and already having to deal with ancient mechanics like simply all to stay on the road. You more, and don't stray your off. It's way worse than I for one of those.
Down you come. This'll fetch a good price. Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh. Tough one, ain't you? Come on.
your saves or use your promo without your permission to save situations that we can leave. Not reacting fast. I'm like, oh.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country,
right now,
memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago.
Fair enough.
My mother died during childbirth.
Yikes.
She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. That's the life I left. I tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated man, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I could try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Oh no. Oh no. This is one of the most hated missions in the game, if it's the one I'm thinking of, as I have less than not so traumatic memories about. But that early part of that was actually exposition the mission. But after that it's like, oh no. Oh no, this is exactly what I think it is. But I'm still holding up hope it's not. As this is one of the most underutilized and hated mechanics in the game.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Yeah, Bonnie means well enough, but the way she treats him before knowing much about her is not exactly a great way of going about things. And yep, it's that mechanic. Hers out the cows out of pen. This is extremely annoying. A mechanic. Essentially, you have to get behind the cows to already get them going away. And it's anyway. See, yeah, I know. Shut up, please. This is already difficult enough it is. And I'm not trying to be the shut up because she's a woman, because I would do it because of her gender. But this one is one of the more annoying, aggravating mechanics of the game, where you have to actually have to make the cows fall in one direction and then go here. It's literally tutorials for one of the worst mechanics in the entire game. Don't even really saw now multiplayer. This is frankly not this version, which has trophies associated with or achievements if you're on PC and Xbox, and whatever other hell you have on those consoles. So already I'm not trying to be condescending, but trust me when I say there's misery have to hurt more than one of these and get penalized for the amount of needs that you have alive is really not fun. Or this part of the mechanic is not one-upping great whatsoever. I'm not showing off. I really am not. I'm actually really trying my best to not screw this up badly and lose a ton of, oh good. This is one of those annoying things where you have to actually make sure that the cows go the right way and actually go whatever. There we go. Try to herd. This is one of the annoying parts where you have to very, very carefully micromanage the entire horde and pay attention that none of them get lost. And this is not great of a mechanic, as you basically have to stay behind them, you can push them forward, and actually have to have very precise controls to not mess this up. Just to teach you how to control the horde, and then doing whatever the hell you're doing here is not great. They're cows, so I don't really care in that regard. But as you can really see how annoying this is, it's not particularly great. Oh yeah, the point of frustration, as we're already having way too much problems already. I'm trying to get a move on with the horse, but the cows are not giving a shit, giving me that look for some reason. And for now, the cows suddenly react like they're supposed to.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either
Thanks for the
a cow in a past life.
Thank you for the backhanded compliment, McFarlane. Well, honestly, Bonnie, this does mean well. Most of her mission or dialogue about this point seems to be the kind of joking compliment that's a half insult in a playful but sarcastic way to, you know, not come off as a joke, but also come off as her being nice and being joking, which is not the type that I would enjoy in that regard. And Horseshoes is a game I do not enjoy. And don't even get me started on trying to get a ring around that fun for the sake of a trophy, which is absolutely dreadful, as you have no way of knowing where you're aiming because it's a video game and it has to be realistic, which is already like, stop with the video game and a realism excuse. It's fucking annoying and insulting the player's intelligence. But you don't have it in real life, so you gotta have a video game. Shut up with that excuse. It doesn't work when I'm playing a fucking video game. There's a point of actual gameplay and actual mechanical difference on how it actually functions. If you can't get that right, then simply leave video game development alone or compromise between the involved. And don't get me started on those type of like, oh, so you want to play it easy mode? No, don't even try that bullshit. That's like, if you want to play in hard mode for your hard things, go right the fuck ahead. For stuff like that is way too difficult. It should be already be easier. It could be made easier. Is already the kind of thing like, all right, we don't need to have the discussion about this point. As simply having an option and to make excuses to defend the developer for the sake of not having an option is already not great at all. Stop at that point. It's not good way of talking about things or people in general. And again, come back between 5 a.m. And you know what that means? Save my fucking game and come back. And ammo is already becoming absolutely retarded at this point, as I already have exploited the ammo to the point where, for now at least, I have full ammo. As simply loading my game and going back to the chest is already busted as all hell, as I was explained much earlier on. And the only game we saw on the main Nemesis name being Women and Cattle, because I'm not going to touch that stick with a fucking 10 meter pole. Because I'm not, and I notice I went out of my way to actually say feet or foot or whatever the hell measurement that Americans have, because I'm not American and I live in the EU and not in America. So I'd avoid that using the terminology would be more correct today. But whatever.
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father?
About damn time.
This is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston.
Indeed. I'm just getting Boniface out of the way.
My daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Indeed.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men.
Just 10?
And we had outlaws. We had drought. We had smallpox. Terrible winters. Cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole
yeah.
Take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Indeed he is.
You're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions.
I wish I could, but what did we say in the telegram?
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
I agree also.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further.
Indeed, I won't.
We have things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses.
Oh, hell
You're
no.
a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
For some reason, I always associate ride with sex. Or a car. Or a horse. But first thing, if I think I hear riding, I think of sex. And oh, this would have been helpful with the bounties. Thank you for giving this piece of equipment like maybe 5 or 6 minutes in, you piece of shit of a game at this point. I'm not gonna say kind of that black mark as that's but this I think like oh you get the lasso, how fun. It's more of an annoying mechanic in the game and they introduce it this late in the part of the game, which is already annoying. God forbid I want to take bounties alive and don't have mechanics to do so without the lasso, and yeah.
Mr. Marston, I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
No shit.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eye.
Indeed they would.
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I know we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
I've already agreed. Definitely not disagreeing that. Neither am I. I fully agree with McFarlane on that part. I just have my lasso on standby. I was wondering how I was going to take body targets alive without getting a lasso, but at this point it's like, cool. Look at the... Yay, this is one of those parts like, hey, let's catch a horse. I would just be able to summarize the mission already, but it's like, whatever. Oh, lasso horse. And remember, my release fair minigame to get that game. Can I get... This is basically with the stick in the left and stay centered and don't get thrown off the horse. This is not less than fun. And just be glad to be we had to talk about using a success on the original one, or simply using the motion controllers on the PS5 controller to even pull this off. Because that would be not to give it fun at all. No, this is like, can we just get this over finally?
Look at that. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet.
I'll take my own horse, thank you very much. Yay. Actually, you're just surprised how I'm not screwing this up because I have prior experiences. I mean, it's like, yeah, cool. And now it's more like, yay, get another horse. Can we not do this, please? I hate this mechanic already. I'm like, yay, already taming horses, which is already not my thing already about horses. I'm like, yep, I just want to throw you off. And I'm like, great. It's obviously not that annoying. It's fun, but it's like, understandable how well horses like this will be trained. And knowing you start out the way the horses don't, they are the cartoon horse that doesn't seem to have a visible penis or vagina, which they in real life would, because it is a horse sort of be castrated or something like that.
I think that'll do it for today. Let's get
Good. Anyway, moving on.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Can you please pay me so I get on with it? That's what I... Also, for that bullets you took out of my me dying. Yeah, but here's $15. I can already do bounties and do that.
Sure. Let's go.
Cool. Let's get this mission over. This was one part about the GTA design I don't like. Just stay in the NPC close enough, or don't trigger a failure state that you started for a checkpoint or completely all over again. Design this school that is very outdated and not great at all.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Great.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses.
Get it? It's fucking game about horses and cowboys and stuff like that. Well, this will be a great time about talking about other games of similar nature, like Gun. Yes, that early 2000s game, there was quite one that I'm not very sure has not been really released, but I'm not about to check on that. Double check on that, so don't quote me on that one. And then there's Red Dead Revolver, that was the prototype game that became before this game. They have not played a lot, and that's really about it. So unless you might mention Red Dead Redemption 2, and there's not much else about that.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
How'd you meet her?
She was an orphan too. Fell in the same bunch of reprobates I did. She did what she had to do to survive, same as I did. You can't wallow with the pigs without getting a little dirty. She's a good woman, a strong woman. That gang was the closest thing to family she ever had.
Well, now she has her own family.
Not right now, she doesn't.
And that's what a bit of dialogue I do. It's like, yeah.
We've got bills stacked up like bales of hay.
Well, might as well strike while the iron's hot. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
There's my boys.
No, really, I'm giving her a horse already. You don't fucking say, Sherlock.
Come on, easy up now.
Right behind the herd.
Up the canyon, where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Oh, good. Lady, can you hurry up, please? Yeah, I'm just gonna go in this direction. Like, yep. This is exactly the mission I was already thinking of, and I do not enjoy it one bit. Come on. I'm really waiting for the NPCs to catch up, because I just want to get this painful mission over with. Guide the herd to the canyon. I don't really give two shits. Can we please get this over, everybody? Cool. You notice I'm paying attention to this yellow horse because it's plot important because it's special than more the other ones. You'll soon see why. And I'm just trying to obfuscate by not giving you info, by not insinuating the horse is important, and not talking about things that are coming later in this mission. Which is like, oh yeah, you can totally see why the horse is going to be important later.
Let's go.
Why the horse are following my instructions like they're a bunch of cows when they opened the mission prior is anyone's guess at this point. I guess they're obeying the player's commands for some reason because game mechanics are had to be recycled, save time. Fuck's sake. Go, go, go. Also, if you hear a door might be ringing for some reason, there's some, I'm assuming, kids of probably 15 to between 18 or 20 keep ringing that and give me gifts. By gifts, I mean they gave me a plate yesterday. They had a cookie. I was like, here's a fucking cookie because you're fat or something like that. I was already not amused, but I didn't give a shit. Yeah, not even. They figure. Oh, good. I actually skipped out. I just want to get this mission over. And but trust me, you didn't miss much. Just like get the stallion because that horse is important. Trust me. Well, you don't want. Cool. I mean, yeah, cool. Lasso the stallion. And if you know anything about stallions, they're the type of horse that's more or less the alpha male of the pack. And I already cringed so hard by saying that. It's just the leading male of the horses. In at least in an animal's describable sense. And I'm like, can we get this over, please? Can we get this over, please? Oh, God. Trust me when I say, having after playing Red Dead Redemption so much on my own time before restarting the YouTube career, I can serious tell you, this is incredibly painful with the stamina mechanic with these horses in particular. The other nightmare runs are a lot better, but oh dear. And I'm like, please, can we give me this last on the horse? This part that's only giving me trouble. You have to, come on, Monster, what the hell are you doing? Don't let go of the horse, you fucker. No, seriously. Get off the horse and, oh, this is not fun. I give it like barely enough time just to lasso the horse and then do it. Never mind the fact that the player will have to constantly keep hold of the, and you have to barely, you close up to get the horse. It's already one thing, and I'm like, great. This part is already not great.
Calm it down. I got you now.
Indeed we do. What's we trying to... there we go. I don't give a shit about this horse. I have actually a much better horse here. Let's go there with the plot horse. And the real horse is following along. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. Way to drag this out, one game. Way to drag this out. This is one of those annoying parts of the game where the game is like, if you don't have the DLC in the original one, essentially, you got a nice horse now. Why don't you keep this horse? As you'll soon see in the dialogue.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
He's fine meat. Yeah, I will sell the stores and not give up my horse for a lesser horse without a saddle. Here's a rare agile horse. I have already forgot about the horse. I just basically want to shoot him and kill him. But whatever, I guess I don't want to screw myself. Then I want to purchase the stores. Yay! At this point I'm like, already at the point I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. You know, the clip show like, it's like, I don't want to play with you anymore with this game as I was playing. I had it, but I can't be bothered looking up the line. And for this episode, we could do more bullshit and me trying to not get angry at a game because I've been so much, you know, spoiled by Red Dead Redemption 2, and just coming back to this game feels so janky, and I'm already hating it with every damn second of it. Especially how terribly slowly the side of our feels, which I'm having significant trouble balancing, which is only decreasing my enjoyment significantly. At this point, like, yay, at least I had to shoot something, so that's positive. And oh, look, there's actual rain and thunder. Like, okay. And I'm guessing, yep, they didn't pay me for the job. Like, it's not money, here's a horse. No, Miss Farlane, or Bonnie, or whatever the hell your name is. Can you just pay me with money instead? I'll be a lot happy with money. No, this is our rewards because we're not doing well financially ourselves. Sometimes that's fine in the right context, but in this is more of a hey, thanks for helping us out. Here's a non-reward for you. Because tutorial. Something like, great. I can see, but at least the last one is the best reward because it will make you the most money in the late game by doing, or any part of the game, just simply doing bounties. Now look, I'm already not by the industry on downer or whatever the fuck, but I'm tired and it's almost whatever the hell time, and I just simply shouldn't have started seeing this light to begin with, which is my own fault, but let's go down the line with that part. But hey, even regardless, hopefully I can actually enjoy the game for what it is. This is just a very rough start, which you can just put any kind of picture with someone like, oh dear, that's rough kind of picture to showcase things, because the realism and way that the game starts teaching you things that you may already be aware of or already know ahead of time is very much painful to look at it. I cringe very hard at, as you can already tell, if I didn't make it clear at this point. Enough with more ammo. Why the ammo is just so slow for this one, I couldn't tell you at this point. Anyway, I don't think I can take any more of this piece of junk for now because I just want to go back to the AFK and GTA Online and GTA PS5 version of whatever, making money and enjoy something else for a while. And probably go to bed and sleep at some point. But hey, anyway, this is what it is for this stream. And if you thought I was here, I could just tell you about, yay, some of that. It is clothing, bounty hunter, gentleman's tire, I do high stakes games of poker. This one, number one is these suits for you to wear, and you know, undiscovered outfit, undiscovered outfit, undiscovered outfit, undiscovered outfit, and then you see what was. It was sort of stuff like yay, side merchant. Blah blah, gambling, which like what does it have to do with side merchant? Buy yourself a gunsmith. Okay, that makes sense. Get $200 for herbs. And scrap 4 is like, execute 20 people, which is like, what this had to do with merge, I don't even know. And then prohibited this task was like, that's a very arbitrary amount of requirements. Which kind of part of like, it's like, that is not well described. Anyway, that was a very, very jury-rigged projector tutorial introduction to Red Dead Redemption. PS4 version with the sense of multiplayer. Maybe I guess we're gonna tell at this point. And with that, folks, I really need my break before I wanna break something. So, for now, folks, I've been Russ Crow. And for Russ Crow vlogs, which don't get me started on when there's almost no vlogs, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Or why there's me not doing playthroughs or let's play as much, but that is more or less beside the point, as the month of, Halloween is more or less over, and like scrambling to get something done early. So that's not awkward. Anyway, I'm just being honest with you. I'm just trying to do videos at some point, but yeah, sometimes I'm not feeling it. It's really annoying. It's an internal struggle of constantly, do I want to do videos or do I not want to what? But aside from that, folks, I'm Russ Crow. You be the audios, the games be the game, and be talking in the background, and I will see you later. And for now, folks, I'm signing off. You do what you do. Unsubscribe, like, dislike, and like and dislike, and all that YouTube shit, so I'll see you later. Man, it's been a mess of a video. Also, before I was quit the well, I was checking like, yeah, look what's on the other. Oh, the camera's on. I gotta seriously, I'm just talking now. Bye.